Well, I've known Charlie for a long time. I used to do a lot of reporting in Latin America, and that's how we met. And from the very beginning, he just struck me as such an unusual person. He lived, in a cardboard shack for 8 years voluntarily. Not a lot of people decide to do that. And he just seemed to be one of the most humble, selfless, giving, generous people that I had ever met. And we stayed in touch, and he called me a couple years ago and told me he was running for the U.S. Senate. And I said, Charlie, you're crazy. He's not a politician. He's actually the exact opposite of what a politician needs to be to win an election. But somehow he convinced me to come out to Wyoming to check it out. I had no intention of making a documentary. And when I got out here, people around him and close to him were telling him that he was tilting at windmills. It's actually, referenced Don Quixote, but seems to be a common expression here where it's very windy in Wyoming. And there are many windmills, although maybe not as many as there should be. In any case, Charlie said that he wouldn't listen to these people. He said he was determined to win. He thought he could win, despite the impossible odds. And I was at a point in my life where I was feeling a bit cynical. I think it's difficult for those of us who, through our work, try to make the world a better place. It can often feel like an uphill challenge, and it can feel very overwhelming. And being around somebody who was so optimistic about making a difference, even though the odds seemed so against him, was really inspiring. And I felt that if I could do a documentary that could relate this and could make other people inspired in the same way that I felt inspired by Charlie and his volunteers, then that would be important.
Charlie, what a lot of what